well, hello and welcome, my friends. Today, I'm here to bring you my Jahdae Barron film breakdown. I had to work this morning, unfortunately, but you know what? I got the rest of the night free, so now I'm going to do this while I am waiting for round 2 to start. So, thank you all for all the support recently, and as you guys know, if you've seen my content before, if not, welcome in. I appreciate you all very much for all the support that you've given me on my Jahdae Barron stuff yesterday and today as well. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I'm going to be making videos like this for every pick that the Broncos have. And second, you guys know me. I'm on Team Guru Film Room. So, yes, big shout out to them as well for making this possible. Let's dive right into it. So the first clip I have here, you're going to hone in on Jahdae Barron's versatility. And look at him. He's playing as the fifth guy on 5D line. So you're going to watch this and just watch him set the edge right here, man. Obviously, he's right here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse pad, but does a great job taking on the puller and doesn't panic, even though he doesn't necessarily win the blocking rep. He's able to stay upright, and he is able to eventually bring down the ball carrier, even if he was chasing him from behind. Great stuff right here, especially from a defensive back who's 5'11", 195. Like, just great job by Jahdae Barron right there to set the edge against Iowa State. This one's pretty good. This one's an awesome PBU. It shows you his phenomenal instincts, and it's just such an example of the high character dude that the Broncos got last night in the draft. So right here, he's in the slot. He's around this SEC logo. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse right here, but he's on the 25-yard line. But either way, so watch him. Watch him in the slot right here. You're going to notice that he is supposed to, be clamping down over here, but he notices that Milroe throws it back towards more or less like 30-yard line spot. So this was just textbook. Just textbook. He was able to stay on the route with his man right there, and yeah, that was incredible. Gets a really, really nice PBU as well. Just awesome stuff. Well done. Well done. Comes in at the last second. Let's watch that one more time at full speed. Jahdae Barron right there. Boom. Number 23 on Texas. He actually switched to number 7 after, heading into his senior year. So, yeah. Great play right there. All right, our third clip. So, he actually does not make this tackle against Bama, but guess what? Once again, he's willing to take on an offensive lineman. So, we've got him playing as like a slot corner. I actually don't know the rule right here. Is he an inside linebacker or is he a slot corner? Either way, he's in the box. That's all I know. But regardless, so you have a pull right here for Alabama. And guess what? Barron actually does a pretty nice job of taking him on. Like, Barron was not scared of this responsibility whatsoever. And he was able to kind of get around the offensive lineman. He doesn't end up making this tackle, but hey, I love the effort. I love the effort, even if, that guy did turn it upfield. But watch this. Once again, you have a guy twice your size bearing down on you. I'm pretty sure Jahdae Barron knows that he's going to have to, come face-to-face with this dude. Makes a really, really nice move, but unfortunately can't get the ball carrier down. I think he does get a hand on him, but, he's got all sorts of lanes that even last year's version of Javonte Williams would not miss. So just really good stuff right there from Barron. This next clip, this got me bricked up, okay? This is going to be a really nice pick, and you're going to love this because Jahdae Barron absolutely baits Jalen Milroe. This is just amazing. This is just unreal. So once again, we've got him on the slot right here, trips formation for Alabama, and you're going to notice that Jahdae Barron, he's just bumping his man off his route, or at least trying to, and this whole time, he's just reading the eyes of Jalen Milroe because, Milroe thinks that Barron's going to follow this route, but he doesn't. He doesn't, and ultimately what ends up happening is he stays flat, and Jahdae Barron just makes an amazing break on this ball. You can't do it any better than that. Get some nice yak, too, on the return. Let's watch that one more time. From the tight, boom. All right, let's watch it from this view again. Just absolutely awesome by Jahdae Barron. I'm really, really excited about this guy. I can only imagine what Jim Leonard and Vance Joseph are going to feel about him. Obviously, Sean Payton and George Payton liked him well enough to take him even above all the other needs on the roster. So, yeah, him and the guy behind me is going to make a heck of a tandem. So, This one, let me check my notes real quick. Oh, yes. So, what we're getting right here is a really upgraded version of Jaquan McMillan. So, with Jahdae Barron right here, so you'll notice that he is actually deployed as a blitzer in this role. And he is blitzing right here. Unfortunately, he can't get home, but he makes a really, really nice effort to try to get home. He almost gets home. Yeah, I really thought that he could have brought down Miller for the sack right there, but um, I digress. Let's watch this one more time. I don't know why it keeps pausing and unpausing, but here we go. Jahdae Barron blitzing from the edge. Unfortunately, once again, blows up the running back. Gets really, really physical with the running back, but unfortunately, the running back gets just enough on him to the point where he can't get Milrow right there. All right. This one's a really nice play against Georgia as well. So listen, he ends up taking quite a bit of a push here by, I don't actually know who that is. I think that's a Georgia lineman who's going to get drafted. But regardless, he takes a heck of a shot from the Georgia offensive lineman right here. And guess what? He doesn't fade. Like, he's not phased. He takes a heck of a shot, and he's still able to stay upright. Doesn't make the tackle, but once again, he's standing strong enough to not get blown up as well. Yeah. So, this one is great. This is a great clip. My one thing is that he does commit DPI right here. I wish he had a little less physicality, but hey, if I'm willing to take a DPI every once in a while if it means that your corner is going to be an absolute dog physically. So, once again, just watch him. He's at the bottom of your screen right here, and he's lined up against this outside receiver on Georgia, and unfortunately, he grabs him a little too soon. But guess what? Carson Beck has no chance of this. But he still tests him anyway, and Jahdae Barron does a great job at getting the ball. Unfortunately, flags fly, but hey, man, when you're getting a physical corner like this, like, that's just what's going to come with it. Yeah, let's watch this once again. Boom, last second. You just got to love his ball hawking ability, even if, this pick didn't stand. But either way, so that's why I still decided to show it. Once again, you're going to watch him at the bottom of the screen, and this is one where he does some great work getting back inside versus Georgia. Like, watch this. Carson Beck, once again, he decides mistakenly to test Jahdae Barron, and this guy, I think he's either 6'1 or 6'2. I checked the Georgia roster because admittedly I didn't know who this guy was, and 6'2", 210 wide receiver, and guess what? Barron does a phenomenal job working back inside on him. Boom. Nice work, Jahdae Barron. This is one where he does not actually end up getting the ball, but he's still able to set the edge very, very well. Or at least, set contained very well. So he's got a nice physical receiver lined up on him. And this receiver actually does a pretty nice job at blocking him. But guess what? Once again, he's able to stand tall. He's able to at least get vertical and run in the direction of the ball carrier so that the ball carrier has at least one more guy to worry about when he's, worried about getting hawked or something like that. This is one that's just insane hand-eye coordination for this pick. So if you're going to watch Jahdae Barron right here, this actually goes off of this guy's hands. Like, low-key, this is, I think, low-key on the lowest of keys. This is OPI by this Georgia player. I know that they say, like, 5 yards or whatever, but still, like, I don't know. Don't really like that one. But it frees up enough space for this guy to come free. And guess what? It's just going to go off his hands because Carson Beck makes a horrible throw. Spoiler alert. And watch this. Insane hand-eye coordination for Barron right there. He probably had not even, a full half second to react. And guess what? Oh, my goodness. What a play. What a play right there by Jahdae Barron. All right, so this one against Florida, let me see if I can find out my personal notes. All right, here we go. He just shows great anticipation on the pass PBU, or on the PBU. Like, just everything about this is just absolutely textbook. He reads the receiver so perfectly. Graham Mertz is going to throw it towards the 35-yard line, and just watch this. This is great coverage, especially for being 25 yards away from the play. But check this out. Just absolute textbook stuff. Doesn't get there too early. What a job to break that up there by Barron. I'm so excited for this guy in orange and blue. I don't think you guys can even tell. I don't even think I can explain how excited I am to see this guy put on a Broncos uniform once again. Textbook stuff. Absolute textbook stuff. Once again, this play is really, really nice because he's able to get physical. He's able to get down and dirty. It just shows that he's able to, make his plays against the run and everything like that. And yeah, I just really, really like his physicality. I have a few more clips about him being physical on run defense as well. So once again, you're going to see Florida do some motion stuff right here. And then once again, just watch Jahdae Barron right in there on the play. And his thing about physicality and run defense and, the fact that corners are, not tackling is one thing that will drive Sean Payton crazy. The fact that he tackles is a great trait that he brings to our cornerback room and is something that Sean Payton and Vance Joseph are going to absolutely fall in love with. So this one, he shows some really, really great physicality on this PBU as well against Iowa State. Actually that wasn't a PBU, but the completion is there, and guess who else is there? Jahdae Barron. So I was watching Jahdae Barron, and you know what stuck out to me? The thing that made me really excited as I talk over this clip is he got way, way better from 2023 to 2024 when he won the award for Nation's Best Defensive Back. So yeah, this one's awesome too. So the Iowa State quarterback is actually lurking towards the left side of the field, or he's going to look at Jahdae Barron lurking on that side of the field. And guess what? He has absolutely nothing. If you watch him after the ball is snapped, he is looking at the left side of the field the entire time. He literally wants to have something within this bracket, and Barron is right here. And guess what? Barron just sits on it. He sits on it, sits on it a little more, and guess what? There is nothing, and this dude ends up taking a coverage sack as a result. So this is, once again, just an example of him playing extremely complimentary football, and this is something that, when you have one of the best secondaries in the league, it's going to allow guys like Benito, Cooper, Allen to get home. So yeah, that basically does it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.